So, Michael, we have a lot of people who dropped off the list this year because they no longer have the kind of power they used to. For instance,
With Obama being reelected, there's a number of people in his cabinet, very senior people, Hillary Clinton, Timothy Geithner, that have already announced that they're not going to come back. We don't know who the new U.S. Secretary of State will be yet. We don't know who the new Treasury Secretary will be yet. Those people probably will belong on this list and probably will be on next year. But this year, those two in particular have announced that they're not coming back in their current jobs. There are also people who wanted to keep their jobs, David, but then somehow managed not to.
sure, well, in the realm of politics, you always find people who don't get reelected. So we saw Nicolas Sarkozy in France lose his job. We saw Silvio Berlusconi embroiled in all sorts of scandal that finally
right?
took him down. Right after years, they finally managed to kill him. And then we had people too, like Kim Jong-il, that passed away. So he's no longer in power. His son appears on the list, but not quite as high as Dad did.
Yeah, and we also have a couple people, David, that the influence of the institutions they leave is just waning. Not that they're not still extremely powerful. Jill Abramson, the executive editor, the person who really is the editorial voice of the New York Times, has been on the list before. I certainly would be the last person to say that the New York Times is not influential anymore, but I don't think she belongs now in a room with the 71 most powerful people in the world. The internet and other sorts of information has just taken away that sort of centralizing media power that the New York Times used to have.